All right, all right, all right. This is a quick.
Yeah, so just improvising here. That was just testing stuff and everything, and I would like to share my happiness, my through happiness of what's going on with the Agile Lounge, with the launch of their real Agile podcast. And yeah, so this is an improvised bilingual français-English quick vlog. Just, and as you see in the title, it's the title of the upcoming podcast of this Friday, May 1st. A lot of people call MayDay. All right. So just to say hi to you on this beautiful Sunday, just to do this quick announcement that we're going to record live here on YouTube as well as on the Facebook page of and let me show you my face. Aye. So yeah, I'm getting back my son since the beautiful day we had yesterday. And yeah, so basically I just want to reach out to you guys to say hi to my new subscriber. That was amazing, actually. We truly had a lot of new subscribers since the French version of the online Agile forum that we did, asking ourselves a great question, because I think it's time we getting back collectively of asking questions, because right now there's a lot of people who don't ask questions, such as many lawyers, many doctors, or they try, but they are being cut. And speaking of cut, I don't know if you saw this morning, we had premiere in French and English. Lots of those videos that I made like spontaneously about the fact that my marketing coach and we discovered that Facebook and Instagram had actually not completely, it's not a banning, it's kind of a, probably could be in the definition of shadow banning type of thing. And on Facebook and Instagram again, because since we published our French version of coronavirus as a mean of, or a drift of discrimination, just probably by the title coronavirus, the censor bot, or the bot for apparently what they call disinformation in their new temporary guideline on COVID-19, had removed our post of this blog. That was not even a blog talking about anything else than comparing in the situation that some of people feel that resemble to the actual how could I say that, it's really resembling the way of feeling of our gay community, especially the male homosexual, went through in the 90s after the epidemic of AIDS. And the seropositive people were asked by a lot of governments, especially conservative government back in the day, to be treated specially or apart, or being identified and surveilled. So amazingly enough, 25 some years later, with the this version of the coronavirus, that also in serology you could have positive people, asymptomatic people that we should identify, and so on. So now you're going to say, what the heck you're talking about here on Agile Lounge, your professional YouTube channel, to actually market the fact that you're the greatest coach in business agility here in Montreal, Canada, probably, and working to spread the enterprise Scrum way of doing agility in a very adaptable and tailored fashion way to enterprise and organization. But nowadays, with this exceptional time, I think every one of us are not just a business coach, or like my friend Sam, we are not just also a tremendous marketing coach. We are also citizen, and in citizenship, you have stewardship. You have this mean of being part of the city. It's a great old republic, uh, Platonic aristocratic way of ancient Greek think to think. And I think it's more than ever the time, if we would like to preserve our society, our democratic society, or based on rights. And rights is not something you take or you've been given, it's something you exercise. And in the exercise of the right, yours truly, Coach AF, is more than an agile coach or a business agility coach. I am also a brother, a friend, a community leader, a volunteer. A, I'm a human being, and I would like to exercise my rights. And I think when I wrote that blog, Coronavirus as a mean and a drift of discrimination, explaining only factual aspect of the sociology and the politic around the Human Rights Commission we have in our countries and provinces here in Quebec, Canada. And all the discussion and all the hype that a lot of people, even ex-politician, even ex-justice minister, that one trying to talk about immunity certification and this and that. So this is not only anti-civil and anti-human rights commission, it's also anti-agile. And we at Agile Lounge are bringing agility and business agility, moreover, in a certain way with authenticity, empirism, and substantiation, because we truly believe it's time to bring back in agile coaching these dimensions to enhance the value of what we propose to a business leader out there, of organization and companies, enterprise of any size, because it's not one size fit all. So again and again, I will repeat it. And I do this quick live show because I had some time before going to my planning, my weekly planning for my weekly sprint that I impose myself. And I don't impose it to myself. I like it. I enjoy it. And I just want to take the opportunity again to very not just being well in terms of your health, but let's be well in terms of our citizenship, or the fact that we all share a community, and we should go about sharing what we know, about sharing the question we might have on all those data out there, the way that our government, our authority are suggesting or proposing stuff, and we should be aware. Because by being aware, we'll awake, and by being awake, we might be a bit more realistic. Because this world is really a fantasy right now, on all sides. By the way, whatever you feel that you are a leftist or conservative right winger, or you are people who will treat you as a conspirationist or what have you. There's so many information out there. There's so many things that, first off, you should back off and think for yourself. I'm inviting you truly to think for yourself, and basically questions what you feel is not right, what is into your workspace, with your family, and especially with your government and authority. And you should go out and exercise your rights, because again, a right is not something we should take for granted, because our great father and mothers and our grandparents had actually built that with so many battles. And it will be a very, very, very shame thing. We will be very ashamed to not exercise these rights that are not given to us by the government, because we had actually exercised it from generation to generation to make it right, sending the right politician at the right time, having unions, having social agents, and so on. And I remind my community of Scrum people and Lean people and Agile people out there. If you are true into those values, if you're not just another consultant who would just want to sell Agile, because again, Agile is not a thing you sell, it's a thing you are profoundly. And with this connection that I make right now with our responsibility, our duty to exercise our rights and to make it happen. So truly, that's my call. And May 1st is coming. And as actually you see it here, Scrum Alliance that I proudly wear, the done, the definition of done again. So Scrum Alliance, I know they changed the tagline now, but for years, I'm a member for years, and they used to have the tagline, transforming the world of work for a better worker experience. So May 1st, again, whatever your political agency or what have you, with all these lockdowns, with all these small business, especially that are actually getting lost and a lot of people unemployed. So it is our duty as Agile coach to actually show up in the world and say like, hold on a second, how should we teach leader to please their worker by providing a right environment for them to learn new things, to express themselves, their creativity, and again with autonomy, because everybody is sovereign, and we should exercise our sovereignty as well as a person, who has skills, and we are if you hire them for their skills. So this will be, I think, the theme of the upcoming Their Real Agile podcast that will be recorded here on this YouTube channel, as well as live on our Facebook page, about speaking on this concept, this value and principle of building team around the autonomy value, around the self-organized way that those people together and togetherness should create and should improve your business if you hire them for that. So we're going to talk about that, pleasing your worker, and go around that questions. Actually, we have, let me see it again here, because I know when I did it Friday, that was tremendously right. So it's going to be the next episode. That's curious. I thought I was there. Really? Interesting. Here it is. So episode 0.4, May 1st at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. I'm inviting you to join me to discuss, and I would like to really like to have a live chat session with you here on YouTube, especially because I'm more at ease on YouTube, or it'll be also simultaneously on Facebook, so we'll see. So come and discuss with us about answering that question. Are great leaders are empowering people and create the best work environment? So that will be the theme of the MayDay on pleasing your worker with H2H, and H2H stands for human to human. That we salute Brian Kramer, the creator of that. So again, welcome to the 7-9 new subscriber on YouTube, the 10 new subscriber on Facebook, and the growing community on LinkedIn. Thank you very much for your support. And again, I'm calling you to help me retrieve our URL, agilelounge.com, that it's impossible for us to post any content from our website on Facebook and Instagram, because apparently they're robots. I'm not saying like Facebook humanly did that, but they're robots with the keywords of coronavirus block our blog. That was only, as I said at the beginning of this live session, inviting you to my upcoming 5th Prequel episode of Their Real Agile, the new amazing podcast by yours truly, talking about all things business agility, and also with tippings to be real in this world. So the next 0.5 episode this Friday, May 1st, again, starting 3 p.m. Eastern Coast, Daylight Saving Time. We're going to address this worker pleasing situation, because more your worker will be pleased to work with you instead of for you. They will actually develop amazing skills, amazing will of pleasing your customer, and then you grow your business that way. So that's the meeting this Friday. So have a nice end of weekend. Happy week, hopefully for a lot of us in Europe and North America. For those who have responsible government, it's going to be the end of the lockdown as we know it, and we hope that business will start getting not maybe as it was, but at least coming back to work to create new stuff altogether. So thank you for watching, and have a great evening here and a great week. See you soon on the Agile Lounge. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Oh, and remember, once we go all, we go one.